born and bred in Nashville, but she walks the beaches down in Florida sand. A mother and wife, a daughter, a sister, trying hard to do the best she can. She found her voice with a heavy heart, looking for purpose with trembling hands. And giving this all a new start, moving ahead, speaking for ones who came. And she says, I am who I am, I'll stand my ground. Even when the nights get long and rough, you'll hear my sound. She'll be speaking for the ones unheard, 'cause she's got a caring heart that won't be turned. Her mama fought cancer while she was searching, stories that needed a gentle voice. We saw summer's name and felt the heart ache and tried to bring light where there was no choice. And when she heard of Sebastian, her sadness rose. She prays for truth through the noise. She'll follow wherever the story goes, seeking their dignity, a child's joy.
She's from Nashville, Tennessee, nearly 59 and wild and free. Send the gifts to Cash App, honey, birthdays don't come free. She showed up to Disney World and the whole dang place was closed. Just smiled and said that track's for me, and struck a fabulous pose. Her job to do better than yesterday, now that's a flex. She's got too many family members and a few she won't confess. Loyal until you're not worth it, that's the Smiley guarantee. She'll ride for you through fire, girl, but don't you test her loyalty. Best friends for 40 years, she won't tell you who they are. Smile around and find out, baby, 'cause she's the main character, the star. Loyal until you're not worth it, read the fine print, it's right there. Love her right and she's forever, love her wrong and she don't care. She's got a dream to rock a porch chair on a farm till she's 100 years old. Coffee in hand, crows in the sky like Stephen King, but less cold. She listens to everyone she meets, loves them all from the start. But honey, give her one good reason and she'll professionally depart. Travel in the world making memories, quiet country air. She don't sell her soul for nobody, that ain't ever gonna be up for sale, I swear. She's the manual and the escape clause, she'll clap for you, but she'll also pause if the shoe fits. Wear it blue, the truth is the truth, Smiley told you.
On a cold February evening, a shadow walked away boy with dreams and laughter, now lost in yesterday. The seasons turn in silence, time spins without a sound, yet every whispered memory still echoes all around. Don't stop calling his name, don't let the silence win. Keep the porch light shining bright, keep the hope alive within. For Sebastian, our dear friend, every heartbeat says the same. You are loved, you are remembered. We'll never stop calling your name. His picture's in our windows, his laughter fills the air. No amount of passing moments can diminish how we care. Every candle ever lighted, every prayer that we share is a promise to the future, a testament to prayer. Don't stop calling his name, don't let the silence win. Keep the porch light shining bright, keep the hope alive within. For Sebastian, our dear friend, every heartbeat says the same. You are loved, you are remembered. We'll never stop calling your name. Sebastian, if somehow you hear us, know our hearts beat strong for you. People searching in the shadows, still holding on to truth. You have never been forgotten, not for one single day. Our promise stands unbroken, we're not walking away. Don't stop calling his name, don't let the silence win. Keep the porch light shining bright, keep the hope alive within. For Sebastian, our dear friend, every heartbeat says the same. You are loved, you are remembered. We'll never stop calling your name.
To everyone listening, please remember Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. If you know something, no matter how small, share it with law enforcement.
Sebastian,
you are loved, you are missed,
you are loved,
you are remembered. And as long as there are people who care, your name will continue to be spoken. Your picture will continue to be seen, and hope will continue to live. This is our promise. We will never stop looking.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to SmileyStorey's world. Whether you've been here from the very beginning or today is your very first visit, I want to say thank you for being here. Come on in, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable. Because around here we believe in truth, respect, and a little bit of Smiley. This is more than a YouTube channel. This is family. Every day's another journey, another story yet to tell. Through the highs and through the heartache, we walk this road so well. We're chasing hope with open hearts, searching one step at a time. When we stand together, even the darkest days can shine. You're more than just a username, you're more than just a face. You're part of something special, a warm and welcoming place. Take my hand, don't lose hope, keep believing. We'll help each other cope. Truth, respect, and a little bit of Smiley. That's the way we live each day. Smiles all around, we'll find days tears may fall, but kindness keeps us standing. Love carries us through it all. Different thoughts, different stories, different roads we've known, but respect builds understanding, and this place feels just like home. One smile can change a moment, one prayer can change a day, one caring heart can make a difference in the biggest kind of way. Lift each other, share some hope, love a little louder, help each other cope. Truth, respect, and a little bit of smiley. Let your light shine bright. Smiles all around, we'll find out together through the night. Hey, truth, respect, and a little bit of smiley. Hope will lead the way. Together we are stronger every single day. Now I want to say something that's very important to every one of my moderators. Thank you. Thank you for helping make this community welcoming, for treating people with kindness, for watching over our little corner of YouTube. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. To every subscriber, thank you for every view, every thumbs up, every comment, every share, every prayer, every encouraging message. You have helped build something beautiful. To every supporter, to every friend, to everyone who's believed in SmileyStorey's world, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I truly couldn't do this without you. This isn't just my journey, it's our journey. Truth, respect, and a little bit of smiley. Come on, everybody, sing. Truth, respect, and a little bit of smiley. Smiles all around, we'll find out. One heart, one family. Truth, respect, and a little bit of smiley. Never giving up, always showing kindness, always choosing love. To the naysayers, smile around and find out. Because we don't hear you, we stand for truth, honest respect, and a little bit of smiley. That is what makes us smile over here.
Your theory.
I think it's possible that someone has my son.
Find Sebastian Rogers. He was abducted by
I think it's possible that someone has my son.
an unknown vehicle. Carefully navigate to your
I think it's
assigned watch
possible that
zone
someone
and
has my
to
son.
claim your reward at us.watch.
Hello, everybody. Hello again. Hello. Thank you for being here. Let me get it where I can actually see you guys. Hello. The real me too. Hello. The real I see you. Well, I seen real me too in here a while ago. Was she not in here? H. Davis. So we got H. Davis. I see you. We got Kimberly. Good morning. We got Miss Annie, Seashore Annie. Thank you. We got Sharon. Thank you for being here. Kelly Ann. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the jewels. Woo. Thank you so much. D, we have D in here. Thank you so much for being here. Susie, hello, beautiful Susie. And Justin, good morning, Justin. Love you, Justin. Hello. Hey, Annette, little orange man. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Selena, hello, good to see you. Catherine, hello. Stephanie. Wait, what? Girl, wait, what? I love you, miss you, girl. Miss you. Everybody can't get in here at the same time. That's okay. I still love all of you. I tell you what, these streets have been so freaking busy. Hello, Bo. Hello. And Jasper. Frank it up, honey. M. Blanc, hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Cassie, there's my girl, Cassie. Hello. So everybody coming in, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, I see you. So yeah, thank you for being here. I'm just going to read real quick a copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. This channel may contain copyrighted material, including photographs, screenshots, audio, video clips, news articles, interviews, and other media that may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. All rights and credit belong to them and their respective owners. No copyright infringement is intended, not on SmileyStorey World's part. Absolutely not. And these opinions expressed here are mine and mine alone. What you say is on you, honey. What I say and what I believe and what I think comes out of my own head, out of Smiley's head, and sometimes that cannot be good. But just letting you know, we're going to have some conversations this morning, and please, no bullying, no harassment, doxing, or anything like that. Everyone is welcome. Everyone. Just remember, nobody's guilty until proven guilty in a court of law. Thank God for America. Thank God. Thank God. Or we might all be under the jail for shit we didn't even do. So with that being said, good morning, everybody. And we're just going to go over Sebastian Rogers' flyer. Please share that out when and where you can, okay? One a day, everybody. I know Seth wants 10 out. He said 10. If everybody just got one out a day, that would be great. On every platform, people is on so many platforms now. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers has been missing since February 25th, late morning 26. He was reported before he went to school that morning when his mom, Katie Lynn Proudfoot, could not find him on February 26th. Actually, she called her husband, Chris Proudfoot, who was several hours away and hadn't been home in a month. And I think he did the calling and reported. I would love to hear that actual 911 call. Someday it will come out, though, in my opinion only. Sebastian had brown or blonde hair, 5'5", white male, 120 pounds, thereabouts, brown or hazel eyes. And the FBI, we know for a fact, is offering a $50,000 reward, up to a $50,000 reward for information leading to the whereabouts of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. As we all heard his mother finally cry and say yesterday, we all knew this, though. We knew this, and thank you, Seth, his father, for telling us and pointing these things out. This is about Sebastian, and it came out, though, or the day before yesterday. Excuse me. I was too upset to come on yesterday, and at least I can log off. But anyway, he had 3 moles on the front, identifying marks. Okay. So if y'all have any information, please call 615-451-3838. I suggest if you do that, or email them, because they are in charge, I suggest you call and also report to TBI, which is 1-800-TBI-FIND, and FBI. And if you think you see Sebastian, don't tell us YouTubers. Don't tell anybody else. Get it over to law enforcement, the real law enforcement. Let them do their jobs, right? So that's right. Become a walking billboard. Thank you for that. Go over it, Seth, and he has a bunch of merchandise. I actually bought me a sweatshirt last year, and those are the best sweatshirts. Very good with washing, all the things. So yes, it's coming up on fall now, but he has pants, he has bags, he has all kinds of things over there. So, go do what you got to do over there. Listen, guys, Listen, raise your hand if you're wore out. Put a 1 in the chat from everything that's been going on these last few days. Because I know honey, I am wore out. I'm wore out. I couldn't take it. And on both sides, there's no sides. I hate to say that. I hate to keep saying that. One. Julie said 1. Everybody said 1. Absolutely. Wore out. Run here, run there, do this, do that. Getting your emails. Oh my God. So I was going to do this last night, and then I seen something. Hey, little orange man. Even from people who's supposed to be on Sebastian's side and are and love them to death. But I was like, my God, I'm going to bed. I'm cutting it off now. I told y'all a while ago, I have a life. I have a good life. But I know how to cut it off. I know when I'm going to bed. And that's last night was one of them. Also, some people just don't know how to do that. All they got is these keyboards. That's it. It's about that mighty dollar. Makes them holla. Okay? I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none. Zero. So anyway, but the streets have been crazy. I think it's truth. I think it's a little bit of truth. I think it's a little bit of distractions. I think it's some facts might be put in it. And, I think it's a whole lot of deflection. That's what I think, a whole lot of deflection. I'll start y'all off with a video. I know y'all hate it when I just talk. And yeah, no, I didn't have that enema this morning, but I've had plenty of coffee since I don't even know when. So let's watch a video. Credit goes to Maverick over on X, and I just pull the videos as I see them, and I watch them, and I save them. If they're little clips, it's easier to get through. Wait a minute, that's not what I want. So I got a couple, and there's plenty to go around, honey, this week. There is plenty to go around, but if y'all are on X, go over to Maverick over on X. Okay, I put on X, but he's on X, Maverick on X, okay? And we're going to give that credit. Disclaimers up here. I read the disclaimer. It's down here somewhere. And if people shouldn't care if they're trying to find Sebastian. Hey, Jude. Hello, honey. So let's just watch this one real quick before I even get into it. Hey, Kiki. All right, hold on.
Unfortunately, Sebastian's case has just become pure chaos. And the least, I don't know what to do anymore other than just keep asking for awareness and praying that people remember to keep an eye out for him, and that if someone does say something, that they will actually say something and that it will bring him home.
I know this doesn't offer. Well, never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I couldn't agree with you more. Has there been like an age progression, or do you want to take a moment to remind people of like details about Sebastian that can help identify him from others? Yeah. So.
I believe that when he went missing, he was in the middle of or coming towards the end of a growth spurt. He's probably been through another one, I imagine. His hair, when he went missing, was kind of like a dirty blonde color, depending on the lighting. It looked light brown or more blonde, but I think that his hair was darkening.
First of all, fake, in my opinion. And Katie and Chris both sat up there right there, both on grannies watching, and said, everybody can have their opinion. No, it don't matter how bad it is. Everybody can have it. Well, I'm having mine. fake, 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 and y'all are being snowed. Snowed, do you understand me? Snowed. 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 One thing True said, I said a while ago in my live, if you didn't hear, that I definitely believe 100%. Huh. Katie cried more for him than she did for Sebastian. I believe that was coming out doing damage control right there for what Truth did, whether Truth was in the right, whether he was in the wrong. Snowed, 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 snowed in with no plow, honey. Y'all better wake up and stay woke. And these people are just eating it, buying it, and doing all the things. Get out of here. Let me continue before I get started.
So it's very likely a darker color than it was when he went missing. I know he's probably got
I was
facial
going to
hair
say
by
that you don't know.
because he was starting to get a little bit of a shadow, a couple hairs on his face. Oh, sorry. He was 5'5" when he went missing, so he's very likely a little taller now.
I'm just wondering when she went, he's a little bit taller now. I just wonder if she looked up at heaven like she did on the news interview behind that screen when she said that. Y'all remember that one, don't you? Good morning, Coop. Good morning, everybody coming in. Yeah, why now, Katie? Damage control. Damage control, in my opinion. That's my thoughts, in my opinion. Whew.
He has just the most beautiful big smile. I think that it's important to look at multiple photos. There's one of the flyers has several different photos and he looks so different in each one. But I think it's important just to kind of keep an eye out that he might be taller or have darker hair, facial hair, but he's got these freckles on his neck that are very identifiable. And that's one of the things that I think could help people that don't necessarily know him to know it as an identifying mark to stand out, because I know that there are several children similar of age that actually do look very close to Sebastian.
Thank you, girl. I appreciate you, friend.
But they haven't officially released an age progression photo yet. I know that the information they needed to create that we've given, so
The information that they needed, Katie, is the truth, not that he ran away. The information that they needed was a true account, no hiding, no BS. The information that they needed at that time, Katie, was up-to-date photos as well. That's what they needed. Okay? And by the way, they didn't need your mother-in-law talking to the cops. Still don't, still didn't. If you know, you know. If you didn't, go in my post, whatever, go on X. Kathy's been saying she's glad to be talking to the cops, been talking to them. They're doing a good job. They're crying. They got tears. They blah, 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 blah. I don't see nobody encouraging Katie Lynn Proudfoot, the mother, to talk to the cops. But hey, that's okay. Just bring them on your panel and, coddle them. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be like Jody Sue now. It's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. It's fine.
Thank you for, I know it's hard. I can't fathom how hard it is.
I shouldn't have to imagine what my son looks like right now. I should know.
Exactly. Should think of consequences. In my opinion.
This is the pain on the other side of our quote unquote gossip, blackmail, speculation.
I'm not listening to Granny no more. She's full of. I've never talked about her, but Granny, you're getting on my last fucking nerve. Okay? Stop it. Stop. Just stop. Y'all want to watch anything else about that, which they come out to do, I feel, on Granny's panel, damage control, then go watch it on Granny's. The full thing is over there. Okay? All of this, truth, distractions, facts, I don't know. But there's more distractions than anything. So hello, everybody, come in. Welcome to SmileyStorey's world. This is my world. Okay? And I want to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to try to separate facts from opinions, because there's a lot of bullshit going on out there, in my opinion. Emotions is not evidence. I've done told y'all that. But there is a lot of emotions in here. Right? There's a lot of emotions. Because listen, I don't see them out there unless they jump up on somebody's panel and then 5 minutes later they're cutting up, right? Just trying to do a little distraction and damage control. That's it. That's it. But then they want to give Seth put him through the ringer. Okay? Why is Kathy and Chris the ones doing all the talking to the law enforcement? Yeah. And why wouldn't they take the link? Oh, we're going to get to that call in a minute. Why wouldn't they take Truth's link? Look, everybody can have their opinion, whether they like Truth, don't like him, upset with him, want him to keep shut up. And they're like, well, why is he just now coming out with this? Hell, didn't y'all notice he tried to come out with something over a year ago, if y'all didn't notice? Now, is he telling the truth? Is he putting a little bit of drama in there? Probably both. Probably both, if you want to know my truth about it. But something's eating him. And was he threatened? Oh, I believe he was. He showed a phone call. He was threatened. By none other than, somebody asked me one time, didn't you recognize the name? Well, I'm going to ask y'all, don't y'all recognize the voice? Well, I'm going to ask y'all, here we are 5 years later in a whole nother case. Don't y'all recognize the voice? You will. You will when I play it. The last several days have been broken friendships, accusations, raised voices, deleted comments, deleted dirty deleting, whatever you want to call it, finger pointing, more drama. It's been all the things. Apologies. I'm so sorry. Oh, this one is forgave you. Let me just say I'm sorry for everything I was saying. Y'all don't stand for nothing. Nobody. You don't. I see you. I see you. I see you all. You know, 1 minute y'all could be cussing somebody out and all of the creators and all this, that, and the other. Next minute is, I love you, honey. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Didn't know what? What didn't you know? People are liars. People are being threatened, but you got to coddle them because you might be next, right? I don't think so. And Chris Proudfoot, one thing on our private call that I told you I didn't tape, you might have, but I didn't. When I told you I didn't, I didn't. Okay? I ain't like these other liars out here. Okay? But one thing, Chris, it keeps bringing me back to that he said on our last phone call. One thing, the thing that stuck with him was, out of our 3-hour interview, was over almost 2 years later, what stuck with him was, Smiley, we know you're not going to let nobody tell you what to do about your money and your, how was it you said it, Chris? About your money and tell you what to do. And I laughed and I said, you got that right. So that stuck with him. So I don't know if he was seeking me out, like, you know, that private recorded message got back to me a month or so ago. Like he was seeking, in my opinion, others out, truth, and who the hell ever. I don't know. Don't care. And thought I was going to lay down and take it. But no, well, this girl don't lay down like that. And that ain't how I roll. Will I be respectful? Yes. Will I talk to them? Yes. But am I taking any shit? No, the fuck I'm not. Sorry. And the people that is keeping the information, there are people keeping information. I sure hope it's worth it in the end, because there is going to be an end. One day, there's going to be an end. People are emotionally drained, man. And I think Katie come out because she didn't want to be looked at as, oh my God, the code word and this, that, and other. Really? Well, why is there not a door? Was it, you know, I'm sure it is now. Why was there not a doorknob on the door? You know, why a lot of things, Katie? I've spoke to you through these. You know, y'all don't want to come out. You don't want to speak the truth, but something got you. Truth got you. Right? People's frustrated. They're emotionally drained. This has never been about creators. It hasn't been about no popularity contest and who gets the most money and the winning and the arguments and all that stuff. This is about a missing teenager, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He's been missing over 2 years now. 2. Almost 3. Missed birthdays, missed Christmases, missed time with his father, missed all the things, and everybody else just goes on like it's fine. But hey, it is. It's just fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because, Katie, I guess your child is a throwaway. That's what you wanted to put him out there as. That's what you wanted to put it to the law enforcement as. And that's what y'all put it out as. He was a runaway, right? Everybody asked, Seth, you know, when I see this is nothing Seth said. This is what Smiley's saying. This is what I'm saying. Everybody, why don't you have this behind your screen? Why don't you do that? You know, some people, like I said earlier, they don't help you. And some people really don't know how to use the computer like that. And I'm one of them. So, you know, I have no reason not to believe Seth. But we do put our little things up when we can. We do the other little things that we can, right? But let me ask you this. Where the hell is his mother, Katie Lynn Proudfoot? Only comes out when she wants to do damage control or play or talk about her hair, her nails, and it's about her, right? But that's okay. That's fine. It's sickening is what it is. It's gross. It's sickening. It's disrespecting your child. God should have never gave you Sebastian. He should have gave Sebastian to someone that he would have been watched and taken very good care of. There's plenty of people out there that want children just like him. And I'm sorry, I don't give a damn what any other side or anybody else says about me just making that statement. What I say, I mean. What I say, I mean. And what I mean is what I say. And I said it. I said it. God should have gave Sebastian to somebody else so he could have had a very good mom and a very good life. Does she love him? Yeah, I'm sure she does. How can you not love a child you carry? Hi, y'all, coming in. But she sure as hell ain't been out there acting like it, has she? Oh, and speaking of Molly, let's see what you're saying. Molly showed up to court. No, I don't think she did. I mean, she went to court, but I don't think. Look, I don't know. I don't know if that's the same time frame or not. But while we're speaking on that, and I heard Chris say, "I haven't paid anybody. I haven't paid nobody." But he said. But what I did was offer Queen Bee and Molly to come to court. I would put them up in a room. I would get their plane ticket. Pay is pay is pay is pay. Yeah. Some people say, if they did this, they would have been arrested. Oh, yeah, he said that on Granny's channel. If you missed that the other day during all the chaos, I see you. That came out of his mouth, not mine. That's a fact. Yeah, pay is pay, honey. Pay is pay. And I think Queen Bee turned it down. Thank you, Queen Bee, for that. I think, you know, a lot of people give her a hard time and don't like her, but, you know, you did the right thing on that. Thank you, Queen Bee. Now people's out here scrambling. That's right, Coop. People's out here scrambling. Thank you, Laura. I don't feel like it right now, honey. But thank you. People's out here been scrambling, trying to cover their butts. I knew some stuff would start popping off and whatever when I seen that lawsuit come out. People's worried. You know, even if people think, oh, they're not, they're gambling, they're this or that. Do they look happy gambling? Don't think so. Don't think so. Yeah, he said he offered to pay for the plane ticket. Close that. Talking about the trial. There's so many trials going on right now. There's so many stories going on. Hey, Charlie. There's so many things going on right now. I couldn't breathe the other day. I couldn't breathe. Hey, Memo. They could be. They could be. Also, another thing I didn't like, and this is just me, myself, and I, when Truth was out there trying to do the whole thing, of course, somebody's got it all recorded, but they don't want us to play those. Don't play those. People's even coming out saying, writing it on their things, I don't think we should play those. Don't play about Truth. Y'all do you, boo. Do you. But one thing that made me mad is no matter if Truth was speaking the truth or not, he's speaking his truth. And guess what? He was calling out some things. And guess what? I seen people, I don't want to do this on live. We shouldn't do this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, why are you trying to shut him up? I mean, just like when Don Wells come up here and I didn't expect it that night. Hang up on him. He's saying the N-word. Hang up, hang up. Have y'all lost your mind? Don't think so. And if Truth was smart, threatened or not threatened Truth, you wouldn't be letting nobody tell you what to do, in my opinion. Now, whatever's weighing on you, it might not have nothing to do with Sebastian. Might not. You might not think it's irrelevant. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Don't let them people shut you up. Damn the friends. Damn their money situation. Damn their lawsuits. And I say all lawsuits. What's most important is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers right now. That's what I say. And I ain't finished talking. Let's play another video.
You have. Oh, you don't? What about the raid? Do you have the recordings of those? Or are you going to come out here and say I'm lying about that too, motherfucker? You know, the morning that the raid happened that you said at the Proudfoots that y'all got a phone call about and you drove over and watched it and y'all walked up to the door as they were raiding it and they told you to leave and you told me you had it all on camera?
Huh. Wonder who he's talking about. Wow. I don't know. Maybe they're getting pretty close. Katie felt like she could call and say, hey, get over here. They're raiding our house. I don't know if all that's true or not. I don't know. But it's mighty strange. Mighty strange. Sebastian's been missing from his home almost 3 years, honey. Almost 3 years. Where is he? Yep. So, Chica's right. Sebastian's all that matters. That's it. The fact is, they had extensive helicopters, drones, law enforcement, searches, volunteers, K9 units, all of that taking place, but nobody could find him. Why? Why not? Authorities, publicly stated there's been no confirmed sightings of Sebastian. The FBI offered a $50,000 reward. Other people brought money out that, Could have did a lot of things. And, you know, where are the facts? Where's everything else? Where is everything? Hey, Sidetrack. Hello. I'm here. Yeah, he deleted that video, and he deleted, I think at one point he either deleted or hid all of them. I'm not sure. I thought I just had the one up where Chris was threatening him, because Chris did threaten him. He left a voicemail, and I'll get to that later, or I'll find it. I don't know that it's up there now, but it don't matter. My point of the matter is, Chris went behind the scene. He picked up the phone. He left Truth a voice message that not only said, you know, or trying to provoke or whatever, but then said if he didn't shut up, he was going to, and I'm not verbatim, but you can take the harsh ones verbatim, that he would bury him, put him 6 foot under, and let his children watch. And then he said he would turn around and laugh about it. Well, see, that's a problem to me. That's a problem. It don't make a shit if Truth is scared, not scared, but it's a problem to me. And in my opinion, when anybody does that to anybody else that has a missing teenager under their roof, missing and cannot be found, and has in DCF reports 2 years prior to Sebastian going missing, saying, I hate you, I wish you would die. I hate you, I wish you were dead. Or letting things happen under their roof and admitting to stuff. Right? See, people get mad and say things all the time. All the time. People get mad, say things they don't mean. They make idle threats that they don't think's threats that could literally get them in trouble. And, you know, sometimes nothing's not done, and that's fine, and that's actually good. But we've seen Chris get on here and threaten the private investigator. We've seen him on lives. We've seen him say the thing. He thinks he is beyond the law. Maybe that's because he talks to him, and then maybe he has his mama talk to them. And he wants his mama to talk to them and make sure nobody's talking about his truck on the 25th and 26th either. Right? People can say what they want. I think it's all important. I think every bit of it's important. I know people feel hurt. I know people feel betrayed. I know people's got butt hurt and their feelings hurt. I don't care about all that. I believe in my heart that was damage control. I believe, yes, there is threats going on. That's my thoughts and that's my opinion. And I'm going to refuse to let it happen here, period. Time don't change the truth. Silence don't erase the truth. I have told y'all that over and over and over again. And the truth is going to come out. It will come out. And people don't need to tell YouTubers. Secrets make you sick. Secrets make you stressed, and they make you sick. You know. Yeah, a lot of people don't even understand autism. And then on the other hand, too, I see Man, I see a lot of these kids going missing now that they say is autistic. I don't know if they're autistic or not, but I'm just saying, I think that's being used a little bit more. Just like we heard Jay. What is autistic? They don't look autistic. Get a freaking grip, lady. Get a grip. I don't know what happened to you. You're as fucking gross as they come. No wonder you're talking to everybody behind the scenes and playing your part, in my opinion. Yeah, and what is so big that you don't want us to talk about the truck? Well, maybe Truth knows. But Truth needs to tell it. The only thing I'm going to say about Truth needs to stop hum-hauling around. Truth needs to quit worrying about others' things. Truth needs to quit thinking about friends. There ain't no friends out here. There ain't no friends. It's been a wild ride. It's been chaos, to say the very least. Distraction, damage control, all the drama. It's been wild. It has been wild. And let me tell y'all something. If you think it's not going to get worse, well, you're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. It's going to get a whole lot worse before it even gets better. I mean, and yeah, we got lawsuits going on. We got people trying to stop lawsuits. We got, and that's on every, Seth is going through too, which he really should, especially with DCF. That's my opinion, and my opinion only. I've said it before. Don't say, she's on Seth's side. She's taking up for Seth. No, I said before, right here in my life, if Katie Lynn Proudfoot gave a holy fuck about her child, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and didn't have anything to do with nothing, she would be doing the same damn thing. Sure would. She ain't done nothing but try to do damage control and try to cry. She can't even keep her story straight without looking up to heaven. What really happened that day, Katie? Or that night, Katie? You better be worried about your butt. And if more than one knows, oh boy, it's definitely coming out one day. It definitely is coming out. Now, you might have not have sacrificed Sebastian in no ritual or no satanic bullshit. But when I say this, I mean it. You sacrificed your son. Yeah, I said that too. You sacrificed your son. You put everybody and everything above your son. Truth, elevated truth now. He almost burnt down these streets. Or he tried to, in my opinion. And then friendships got gone. Friendships you never thought would break up, broke up. And then 5 minutes later, they were back together. Less than 24 hours. Let's be real, 2 or 3 hours, whatever. So is that even real? Was that even the truth? I don't know. I don't know. Or was it more distraction? Was it distraction because Seth was going on the interview room that same night? Everybody thought maybe the eyes would get off of that and get all the attention back out here in the YouTube streets with the nonsense, with the BS. Every time something comes up, somebody finds a way to get something going on that's distraction. Oh, and we watch it. Thank you, Chica. Thank you, honey. I mean, what's going on here? in these last few hours, in these last few days, it's been nothing but draining. I don't even know anymore. I don't know anymore. You know, I'll say I did get back into my Kick account. I made a Kick account about, I don't know, a couple years ago when they knocked another creator off. I got on Kick. I wasn't sure I could literally get back on there because I don't do Kick. So I couldn't tell y'all how to go over there and follow. Don't follow me over there. I'm just going for the ride, I guess, and I'll be peeping in and seeing what's going on. But I got back in because that day and the day before yesterday, it was like, well, they were getting off of here, they were going over there, and this. So hell, I was trying to go everywhere. So yeah, I was in the bushes, and boy, oh boy, did I get to see things over there. It was a trip. But I will say this. Seth did hop up on panel with Truth. He did. He did. And I felt it was good. Actually, thank you, Show Poodles. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, if y'all didn't see that, he went up there and then he fell down because Truth started screaming. And a lot of times, if you don't see Seth in here, sometimes I start screaming. A lot of, I told Seth, I did. I told him I'm not going to be afraid. I texted him and I told him, I'm like, go back up because, it's not going to look good. Go back up. And they're already saying bad things, go back up. I felt he needed to talk. And see, there's people, I'm sure, that talk to Seth, and I don't know, but I'm sure people was trying to prevent Seth from going back up. I don't know who they are, and I don't know if they were. But I was rooting for him to go back up. And if you don't like me for that, you can kiss my whole ass. I texted him, and I sure did tell him to go back up. But hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. So anyway, if you didn't see the second part where Seth went up, because it did take a while, it took a while. He did go back up. In fact, we didn't talk about it. He tried to call me when I told him that, and I did not answer Seth's call. And he called me later after the show, and I said, that was a good interview. And I told him, and he might get mad at me for saying this because this was a private call, but I told him, he said, oh, now you decide to answer the phone. I said, yeah. I said, I've never not answered the phone for you or your text. I said, but I purposely did not answer that because I wanted you to go back up there. I told you, and I purposely did not answer that call. Either you was going to go up there or you was not. You was not going to have my input on anything. And so what? If people that say they're for Sebastian don't like that, oh well. I think it was helpful too. And I think they had a great interview. But they did a second part, if you didn't see it, which he took that down. Yeah, I'm proud of Seth. One time I told somebody over on TikTok. She didn't mention my name. She didn't know if she could mention my name. It's fine. I don't care. I told Seth, I said, that's what she's talking about. I said, because I told her when you went on another channel over here on YouTube, just remember, you don't have to like people. Just remember, I told her, and she stated it on hers. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She said, Seth, same thing that I told her. Seth will dance with the devil if it means trying to find his son. But where the hell is Katie at? Right? Right? Seth wants his son found, in my opinion. So I did get back into my Kick account. I did watch that. And that was, to me, it was a good panel. It was a good live. I felt it was needed. I felt it was two strong men up there really discussing things. And Seth knew what he could say and what he couldn't say. He knew what his attorney told him. We'll play some of it. I got 2 videos, and I don't know of that. And I don't know if it's the second one or not. I don't remember, but I pulled both of these up. These might even be the same. So we're going to watch those. Just bear with me. And I'll get it together later, and, we'll re-go through, I'll play this, but let's just see here. Hold on. Oops, sorry. Let me turn on a little bit of music. This is Hartley. This was a clip Hartley got. And Hartley, I don't know if this was the first one or not. Let me put a little tiny bit of music on here. And again, I don't mean any infringement or anything. All these videos belong to their owners, period. And, so there's that. Let's put on a little bit of daydreaming here. Okay. So we're going to watch this, and then we're going to watch the other one, but I think these were good. And they may be the same. I don't know. So much shit was going on that day. Hold on.
Going on, man?
You've never met?
Nope.
Hold on, let me mute you over here on Kick so I don't have an echo. But I'm Seth Rogers. I'm Sebastian's dad, and I don't know what you've heard about me, but the only thing I care about is finding my son.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any information that could lead me towards finding my son, I would appreciate it. And if you don't want to give it to me, then I would definitely appreciate you giving it to the FBI. Or at least if you have any information, the National Missing Center, the 1-800 number, any of those, if you want to be anonymous.
I don't have to be anonymous, Seth. I'm not the bad guy. I know. Let me, and I'm not coming at you.
Hold
Sometimes
on,
my voice. First of all, I don't know if you know about me. I'm sure you've.
Thank you for that, Miss Seashore Annie. I love you, and I know you're on a different time over there. You're on a different time zone. I do want to say thank you, and also thank you for all the songs and everything that you put out yourself and everything that you do for Sebastian. We all love you over here. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you. And that was so gracious of you. Thank you. I'm really appreciative of that. Thank you.
Watch me, okay? But let me just say this.
Not really.
I'm autistic as hold on. I'm autistic as fuck. So I don't process things the same. I don't look at things the same. And so my brain works different, okay? Here's the deal. Everything I know has been passed on to an agency and not Sumner County.
Thank you, because I don't pass anything on to them either. I pass.
I can also tell you that I went and had a meeting, okay? And I'll say that and I won't say anything else. I will be a liar all day. All your people over there have drugged the fuck out of me, and I'm fine with that. I'm not mad at you for that. But what I'm going to tell you is if you want to find your son.
I'm going to say this truth. I have never, until the day before yesterday when I played your video, I have never said anything bad about you or anybody. So I'm just going to ask that you please do not put me, I used to tell a creator that all the time, please do not put me in the category with everybody else. And I would appreciate it, if everybody else wouldn't put me in the category with everybody else. No shade to anybody that I love, like, or very well support, but I am my own person regardless. And I always have been. I understand you're in Nashville or Tennessee. I grew up right there at 1607 Woodland. I don't care about doxing where I grew up at. Okay. And I'm an East Nashville girl. Okay. And I don't give a fuck. Don't put me in there with nobody else, because I'm not them, they, y'all. And I had never said anything about you. If I'm going to say anything about you, I'm going to come out here and say it to you. Okay? So, and that wasn't being disrespectful. Hopefully that's something you can understand.
Start listening to the truth and not the people playing you like a board game. The same way I was played like a board game by Chris and Katie.
The only people I listen to is my PI, my FBI contacts, and any information I get in. It
hasn't been that way, Bubba. That's why you're in the position you are with the community, because the people you were around made you look a certain way.
I understand that.
You know? And so now I've never met you personally, but apparently people say you give off this vibe or that vibe. Well, they say the same thing about me, dog. I'm not saying you did anything. What I've said is that there's some real suspicious shit. From the beginning story, when Sebastian went missing, Chris and Katie presented him as a damn near level 2 autistic that couldn't do shit.
Yeah,
you represented him as someone who was independent, could stay at home for 12, 13 hours at a time.
Nobody I see.
Now, as someone in the community, how do we process those two different Sebastians?
Different structure, I guess. I don't know.
That's not even structure, Seth. That's two different people. Not even being able to fucking get in the back, whatever, to you, and being able to be there 13 hours by himself, bro. I'm autistic. That is a massive difference. So for the community looking at it going, how can the kid be, no disrespect when I say this, so slow, which I hate when that's said, right? And then you're representing him as basically a level 1 mild with a chromosomal deletion, which is exactly a replica in action of autism.
It is. Plus, he was diagnosed with autism on top of it.
Well, he wasn't until 3 months before he passed away, or before he went missing. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. My apologies.
Yes.
My apologies.
Yes, because this chromosomal deletion mass.
Whoa. Did y'all hear what he said? That made my heart drop to the floor. That literally made me sick. It's literally making my stomach turn now. Was that a slip? I sure hope so. I sure hope so.
A lot of autism spec, which I thought he had it at the very beginning, and along with the fact that, you know, I did my own research on the chromosomal deletion. I had my mom doing research. She's a nurse practitioner, adult nurse practitioner. I had other people that were researching, and I was getting all the information I could, because when he was born and this was discovered, it was very rare, and it's still rare.
It is. It's like 1 in every 2.5 million children.
So it's like just knowing that on autism, knowing that because I have autism and I know how I can succeed when I'm doing things, structure, have things already planned out, laid out, stuff like that. Otherwise, it's not going to happen like it's supposed to anyways. But it gives it more of a context and structure to plan the child, so the child knows what could or could not happen throughout the day, so nothing's a surprise or throws them off kilter.
I understand that. I do. And so I think, listen, let me just start off by this. First of all, thank you for coming up here. Okay, whether we see eye to eye or not, thank you for grabbing a link and coming up here. Mad respect for that. Really, man to man.
Hey, the only thing I care about is finding my son. I don't care what anybody says about me. I don't care what anybody tries to do to me. I'm not saying I'm bulletproof, but, you know, I throw them back. So, but I don't care. I don't care, because all I care about is finding Sebastian and bringing him home.
All right. Let me do it this way. Can I ask you some very direct questions without you thinking I'm setting you up? Because I didn't know you were coming up here, but I personally have been waiting to talk to you, because obviously my brain's on some shit, right? And I ain't had no way to talk to you, and I wasn't going to reach out to you because of at night. I'm not getting fucking caught up in all that shit. I don't have that time in my life, bro. And if you want to be honest, the reason people stop looking child is everybody's afraid of getting sued.
Everybody was scared at one point in time because of C&Ds, but
now, bro, now they will not talk about your child now, because they're afraid. Look at the chat. I promise you, it's not because they don't care. I'm talking about them, and my people are like, bro, you're going to get sued. I don't care.
I've already been taken to court.
But I'm just saying,
people are suing me.
But this is why people aren't talking about your son, bro, because everybody's worried about getting sued. That's where we're at now. That it's not about the truth about Sebastian. It's what did Katie say? What did Chris say? I'm sorry, dog, and no disrespect, but today, when Chris and Katie can get up on a panel and take up for Chris and Katie, but they can't get out here and look for their fucking son, fuck both of them. But on the same note, with respect, everybody has. Hold on. I gotta say this 1 second because my people will be on me if I don't. In that same sentence, I'm a man, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel the same way about you because I only see what I see. Not that you're not doing shit, but I only see what I see, right? So by that, we're being told things about his essay, right? That you brought up. But then we're not allowed to talk about why Chris says, if you see him, lock your doors and call the police, don't approach. What does that make him sound like, Seth?
A predator.
Right. Then he talks about, hold on. Then he talks about he has to have someone at school with him walk all the time. And then I asked Chris why. And you know what Chris told me. You already know. I don't have to tell you.
No, I don't know what Chris told you.
Well, you tell us why before I say anything. Honestly, if you don't want to.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. God always wins in his own time. That's right. He gathers all the evil and then brings the light to the. That's right. And that's what I was kind of saying earlier. People say, I get sidetracked sometimes too. People say, well, if they did this or she did that or he did that, and we've seen it not only in this case, but in other cases, then why is it, you tell me, that later on people get arrested and things? Why? It could be years. They could just be building their case. There's plenty enough threats out here, which makes me so angry on people's lives, everything. But maybe they don't want to go arrest these people yet because they have something, it's a strategy. I don't know, and I'm not definitely taken up for Sumner County anyway. But if that was anybody else, they would be under the jail. The police would be knocking on the door. So maybe there's a reason they're not arrested yet. Stop it with they would already be arrested. Okay, look, y'all might have been born yesterday, and I know some of y'all are younger than I am, but you know what? I wasn't born yesterday. I don't give a damn.
Then just say, I don't want to.
I mean, they had somebody that was assisting Sebastian from classroom to classroom. Mm-hmm. He would go to the bathroom or he would get distracted, or next thing you know, he's in the wrong place.
Let me ask you this. Is that the honest reason or is that the respectful reason to Sebastian? You know what I'm talking about? Because I've been told something totally different.
That was told to me by the school.
Okay.
And that was only a certain period of time because something was going on with him and they were trying
I don't want you to go into it because that's what I'm trying to avoid. You see what I'm saying? Because it was presented to us, and I say us, a group of people, okay, directly, not around the block, not around the block, straight up, okay? So when I have this information, I'm told that I have to be quiet because if I don't, it's going to hurt Sebastian. And if someone has Sebastian, they're going to hurt him if they find out I say anything. That's what was told to me.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I've lived with that since I started going online and started, because I don't know who has Sebastian and I don't know where he's at. I don't know what kind of, environment he's in. So that's always been a thought in the back of my head. The louder I am, the more that somebody could hurt my son. But if I'm not going to be loud, nobody's going to look for my son. Now, I will ask you, as his father, if you're going to be speaking about my son, at least, I don't know how KIC works because I know that you're in KIC. Yeah. But can you share the FBI flyer? Can you share that stuff?
It's funny, Seth, with respect, we show it more than you do.
I doubt that.
You don't have it on your lives when you're on, bro.
It's in my comments.
It doesn't matter, bro. It needs to be behind you as a background.
And I don't have.
Okay, this is the only problem that I have right here. It's not really a problem because a lot of us don't know how to use the computer or whatever. But this is what I think Truth and a lot of people's missing is, first of all, Truth is going to go on to tell him, and you'll hear it, well, then you should have your friend Bullhorn Betty help you, and all those things. Well, I said it earlier, and I'm not speaking of Bullhorn Betty. I know they're fond of each. I'm not I'm not talking of anybody illy or anything like that. But what I am saying is it's hard, first of all, to get anybody to do anything for you. And if you think anybody on here, truth, is your real friends, you have a rude awakening. But I think you already know that. You know, I don't know if you were born and raised in Nashville, but you know, you seem like you should have plenty of sense. I don't know what all's going on with you, but you should know that there is no friends. Okay. And you think Seth can trust anybody? Well, just don't judge him, I'm saying, on not having something up behind him. Don't judge him for things when you can turn around and do the same thing. And I know you have personally, but when others can say, oh, okay, well, where the hell is Katie? Why ain't she doing it? Well, next she'll be listening to all this, and the next thing you know is just like them green lights she finally put up. She'll go out and maybe she'll start doing it. But if she does, good, no more than she should freaking do. Okay, but it's not just Seth. You know, it's not the computer issues, and it's not about if you have a poster up or not. Where the hell is his mother at?
How to do it because I don't even pay for StreamYard.
And BHB needs to teach you. That's her fault for not showing you how to put that behind you because she had it behind her.
Well, it's not.
I'm just telling you from.
I will let you know that at one point in time I had everything up. I had the intro feed and everything, but there was an update to StreamYard, and the next time I came back on, all of it's gone. I don't even have any of my stuff, so I don't even.
Don't you think that your son is important enough that these people who are on here making money off your son should be helping you set up your page so it looks the best it can to find your son? Wouldn't that make sense?
Except for I don't bring money into it. It's your.
They do. But they do. My point is they're making money off of your son, but they're not helping you, according to you, set up your son behind you.
No, BHB helped me set all that up, but with the update and everything, I've never asked her again. Okay. That is my fault.
That's fine. I get it.
That's why I know that and I do know a couple other things. When I do that, then my son's thing should pop up. But I also noticed on some places when I go in and I'm on their panel, it doesn't. Right. But that is mine. So when I do it, it shows literally.
I just think that you would be perceived a whole lot better by the community who's really trying to find your son. Because there are people out here, bro, that really do give a fuck. I'm getting attacked from all ends. I've been getting attacked for a year and a half, all because I've been standing for Sebastian while people have been being quiet. And people can say what they want to, but that's the case.
I've heard people sit there and say that, I don't have it behind me and stuff like that. But I haven't even asked BHB to help since that.
Y'all, that ain't even the point. It ain't even the point. And here I'm going to say this in all of their favors, okay? Screw all that. That's talking nonsense now. That's just blowing hot air. Let me ask you a more serious question. Why is it that the Sumner County Police Department never puts it up behind them? Why is it that they don't have a picture of Sebastian when they're showing or talking about, which has been way back when? They're the ones everybody should be upset with, not here for somebody who don't know how to do things properly. I'm just asking.
It's my fault.
I don't mean to interrupt you real quick. Moderators, get those motherfuckers out of here. I'm goddamn tired of these pussy ass motherfuckers. Y'all can't show a little goddamn respect when he came in here to an environment that has never been comfortable with him, to someone he knows isn't a fan of his, to talk about his son, and y'all can't shut the fuck up for 2 goddamn minutes and let the man fucking talk while y'all got so many fucking questions. And now look.
That was part one. Then Seth did come back up there. Okay, so if y'all missed that, Seth did come back up there. And I think I hopefully I got part two. I don't know. But Seth did come back up there. Now, when he come back up there the second time, I thought it was a great interview, if that's what you want to call it, question and answer, whatever. I think that was great. I think the second part was even better. I don't know if this is the second part or not. If not, we'll just have to find it later. Let me see if this is it. Hold on. No. No, that's the same one. All right, let's do this. Hold on a minute. Let's do this.
Any ambitions in life to do anything great and big other than sit on this fucking computer and talk shit about people. You want to talk shit to people? Do it to their face and see what that gets you. Because it's probably going to get you 6 feet in the fucking ground. Because I guarantee you come near me, lay a fucking hand on me. I dare you. I dare you. I'm begging for you. And I promise you, breakfast, lunch, and dinner ain't enough meals for you to bring to that fucking fight. But I'll bury you in the fucking ground and let your kids watch. And then when it's all said,
Oh, let me replay that real quick because I'm a fucking liar, right? Because crazy shit wasn't said on the phone. Like, I'll bury you, right? Listen again. But I'm a liar. Remember, I'm a liar, motherfucker.
You really rely on shit. You play on fucking people's emotions and their thoughts. And get the fucking money that you need to support whatever little fucking habits y'all have, because you don't have any ambitions in life to do anything great and big other than sit on this fucking computer and talk shit about people. You want to talk shit to people? Do it to their face and see what that gets you. Because it's probably going to get you 6 feet in the fucking ground. Because I guarantee you come near me, lay a fucking hand on me. I dare you. I dare you. I'm begging for you. And because I promise you, breakfast, lunch, and dinner ain't enough meals for you to bring to that fucking fight. But I'll bury you in the fucking ground and let your kids watch. And then when it's all said and done, I got no problems laughing and walking away. What about the Titans?
I will.
All right, let me stop sharing that. Hold on. I might want to keep that up. I don't know. So yeah, he thinks he's untouchable. He thinks he's untouchable. I mean, you think that's a threat? You think that's a threat, calling his personal phone and leaving that type of message? There could be all kinds of things, through a communications device, all the things. But Chris thinks he's above the law and he knows right when to stop and he can do what he wants to do, right? But the thing is, again, I said earlier, if you wasn't in here, we all say things. I'm sure we have all made idle threats. We've said things we wish we could take back. But you know what? Here's the thing. They say, well, why don't they go out and arrest them? Well, I don't know. Again, why indeed? P.I.'s been threatened. Seth's been threatened to have his mouth shut and never open it again. But the point is, Truth or the P.I. or anybody, they don't have a missing child that went missing under their roof, but you got Chris out here doing that. And it's also in CPS reports. Again, I'll say it again, two years prior to when Sebastian went missing, how he hated him and he hopes he dies. Allegedly, it's in the reports, all kinds of things. But hey, that's okay, because Chris is a nice guy. He's respectful. He's nice, right? He's good. Yep, it's all good. It's all good over on Chris's hood. It's good.
But I think it's important just to kind of keep an eye out that he might be taller or have darker hair, facial hair, but he's got these freckles on his neck that are very identifiable. And that's one of the things that I think could help people that don't necessarily
hindsight.
know him
Hindsight.
to know it as an identifying mark to stand out, because I know that there are several children similar of age that actually do look very close to Sebastian. But I think it's important just to kind of keep an eye out that he might be taller or have darker hair, facial hair, but he's got these freckles on his neck that are very identifiable. And that's one of the things that I think could help people that don't necessarily know him to know it as an identifying mark to stand out. Because
see, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Why is it that Katie's not out putting these things out? Why was she not doing that? Why did it take her 2 years to go on Granny's? Because I feel like it's fake. That's my opinion, and I'm welcome to them. And I think that she did that because of all the crap that was going on, and she didn't want to look bad because of what Truth was telling. But you know what I didn't hear? I didn't hear anybody come out and deny any of that. Okay? That's not... so it's what you don't hear. Sometimes you got to listen to. And if she comes out and denies it today, well, this is today. This is today. Today don't matter after everybody gave you that little chunk of advice, Katie. So I feel Chris, in my opinion, is at least guilty of threatening people. I believe he was harmful to Sebastian. I believe he did have to leave his house, but they're all fake. They all are liars. They're lying, in my opinion. Let me say this. So again, for those coming in, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is still missing. And if you know anything, please call 1-800-TBI-FINE or 1-800-CALL the FBI, and please pass his flyers. 1 flyer a day, 5, 10, just do it. Pass his flyers around. If you think you last seen him or know anything about when he was seen on February 25th with his mother, Katie Lynn Proudfoot, or anybody else. 25th of February 2024 or the 26th. No matter who it is, don't be scared. Come out and tell that truth. Tell that truth. For those coming in. He was 5'5", brown hair, black framed glasses. Kids don't just disappear. They do, but if they do, it's usually nefarious. That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's sad that it's come to all this, because Sebastian never deserved all this. He still don't deserve it. And I'm going to say it the way that I want to say it. He is not a throwaway. He needs to be found. I don't care what the situation. I don't care who did what. He needs to be found. Everybody, wants to be loud, 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 loud. And so many people have been trying to make sense of everything that's been going on in the last couple of days. I don't think there's making no sense to any of this, to be honest with you. That would take forever and a day, right? But everything that we're seeing and we're hearing, it is either disgusting or heartbreaking or gut-wrenching, or it just punches you right in the gut. The day before yesterday was crazy as hell, and Truth was right. All parents was out, but guess what, Truth? I will say this. In case you hadn't noticed, Seth has always been out. Seth has always been out. Maybe not out like everybody wants him to, but he's starting to come out more. Give him credit for that. Where's Katie? Let me ask you all something in here serious. And yeah, write it down in here, because I want to know something. The most important person here is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He's the victim. I don't care what trauma you had in your past. We've all had. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, Smiley, you're doing this to a victim. No, I'm not. Katie is no fucking victim, or she would have broke that cycle a long damn time ago and put at the very least, put her child first. And that's above everybody. And if that means Seth, it means Seth. If it means Chris, it means Chris. If it means herself, it means herself. Don't question it now, Katie. But let me ask y'all. I might ask you something serious. The whole internet's divided. Is he alive? Is he not? I always hope there's hope. I hope there's hope. Okay. It don't matter. Y'all know what I think. I don't have to keep repeating it. Seth gets sick of hearing it from everybody. He don't want anybody to say think otherwise. He's not giving up hope until he's shown he's not alive. And I won't give up hope because somebody sent me a message, and I'm not going to sit on it and say, should I send this to FBI, Seth, or whoever? We already know Chris and them don't give a damn because I've sent shit to them. Okay. And immediately, no, it's not. They either know where he is or they know what happened to him, in my opinion. No matter who was drugged into it at what time, they both know, in my opinion, now. And Mommy Dearest knows too, but trust and believe that. But everything, in my opinion, everything that we know, if Sebastian is out there somewhere, seriously, like y'all, and he can't get somewhere. He can't get out. He can't call his dad. He can't call 911. But for some reason, you got a person watching all of this, okay? You got the fighting. You got the distractions. You got, all the shit. What do y'all think, Sebastian? How do you think he's going to feel about this? Or what do you think he's going to think about this? I'm just asking. I can't help but to wonder that. And even if he comes back one day, he will see it. But you know what? We're true crime. Don't blame us for putting it on here. We didn't get your son lost. Okay? And you can come on here and say, oh, we thought we went here and we went there and they would help well, okay. Go tell it to everybody else too. But one day, if he is out there, he will hear this. How do you think he would feel? Or how do you think he would feel if he's being tormented sitting there listening to this right now? So is it conflict? Is it drama? Is it truth? Is it distraction? Is it all? Is it pressure? Is people acting under pressure? It's probably all of it. I think the pot is boiling. I think that candy is hot as hell and it's boiling, and I'm not sure how much more it can be stirred. This has become emotionally hard for everyone. Allegations, lawsuits, who stood together, who no longer stands together, relationships, friendships. But you know what? All that don't matter. It does not matter. It does affect everyone in different ways. You don't have to know, Sebastian. It affects everybody in different ways. And I'm going to say it again, and I'll keep saying it. And it probably won't be the last time you'll hear me say it on my live. Secrets kill. Secrets make you sick, and then they kill you. They kill you. But through all this rattling and this shaking and this rock and rolling that y'all are doing on here, it's BS. It's BS. Sebastian's still gone. The truth needs to be told. It needs to be told about what you know. It needs to be told about him. And if something's on someone's mind, I don't care who it is, don't let them keep that shit buried. Don't let them keep it buried. Don't cause them that harm. Why are you trying to cause them harm? And if you say you're their friend, why would you try to shut them up? Alive or any other time they feel like getting it out is just as good as a time as any, right? And no fear. Smiley's here. If they said, you might find me in a ditch somewhere, but here's the thing. I'm here for Sebastian. And if these people say, I turned this all in, are you fucking crazy, to FBI, TBI? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But no fear. Get it out where you need to get it out. Smiley's got you. Smiley's got you. At least I'm going to be able to sleep at night. What's the whole truth? The whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you God. We know you have that right to remain silent. But the problem is you ain't remained silent. You only come out when it's damage control. And people need to stop drinking that damn Kool-Aid I done told y'all. People have questions, but they should never, ever have to be asking questions. They have personal conflicts. They shouldn't be having that. The community's divided. Log off. Don't wait on a judge to tell you that. Just do it. Log off. I don't give a freak if you miss a damn dollar. And I've heard, this is some people's job. Okay. But you're the one that got in the drama. You're the one that got yourself dragged into this, nobody else. So log off. Take a break. You know who can't log off? Seth. Walk away. Just simply walk away and choose some fresh air. Right? That's all. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're all supposed to be here for the victims. We're supposed to be here for the children. We're supposed to be here for the elderly, the disabled. I have seen more bashing, more doxing, more trying to hurt innocent children, victims, elderly, disabled on these streets than I ever thought was possible in this world. That's right. He's not hiding either. Sebastian should be the main focus. But you know what? I'm not just preaching that to y'all. Why do I got to preach that to y'all? Again, Sebastian's, he's a victim. We're trying to advocate for him. We're not going to find him. But he's not our child. Katie, where are you as a mother? When all this noise gets loud and these distractions come, ask yourself why. What's going on at the time? Why? Look at all this. It's been hard. It's, but be completely honest. Be completely honest. I think everybody is lying. Be honest. I don't know about you, but again, it still brings me back to, one or two questions. Where's the justice and where's Sebastian? Not who is going to be my friend today. Not who said they would never leave me out here. Not where is my friends? There's no friends, man. Not the drama. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Take care of your mental health. Because at the end of the day, Sebastian's still missing. But you can't keep it in. You can't let people try to shut you up either, because one person might have one little thing and another person might have other things that can be put together to find Sebastian. But nobody seems to give a damn about that. At the end of the day, maybe not today, at today's end of the day, but at the end of one day, very soon, all this noise is going to go away. All of it. Your money, your bullshit, it's going to go away. It's going to fade out. But guess what? The truth is going to come out. I have no doubt about that. The truth is going to come out. Sebastian should never be in the background. He should never be the background noise. Sebastian is not a problem now. He's not a burden now. And he shouldn't have been then. That burden's what I asked Katie and Chris. Was he a burden to y'all? Well, it's very damn obvious and crystal fucking clear. I got my answer now. I maybe didn't get the right answer and the truth that night, but it's crystal clear to see Sebastian was a burden to them. And until Sebastian's found, I'm going to keep asking the same questions. I'm going to keep doing it. But y'all got to remember, sometimes in a high-profile case, nobody knows why people have not been arrested. They ask that all the time. So let me just say, maybe, I don't know, maybe that is a strategic plan on the law enforcement's part. I have no clue. But don't count your chickens yet, because they ain't all hatched. Let people speak. Y'all say, oh, we believe in the Constitution. We believe in this. We believe in that. Then how come you're in live chats? How come you're calling people behind the scenes, threatening them? How come, and I mean subs, creators, and everybody writing all the things, and how come you're trying to get people not to talk? Or you're trying to guilt them. You're trying to guilt them into not talking. Well, talk about it if it's going to help you. Y'all don't believe in nothing. You don't stand for nothing. You don't stand for what's right. And I will double down on that every time. And how can one person threaten people even a tiny bit, even a little bit? Because that was in documents. It's been in police documents. It is in school documents. It is in All of Sumner County pretty much is documents. It's in DCF documents. It's in the lawsuit. It's in there. Don't take what Seth put in there. Don't put what's in the filing. These are DCF's own records and their own words. See, it keeps going above your head. You think maybe because you're in a lawsuit or you've been in this and you've been in that, you're the know-all be-all. You ain't shit. You ain't the smartest one in the room. Now, I never claimed to be, but y'all are pretty damn dumb right now, and that's easy to see. How can one person threaten and hate so much that they would do these things? You know, whatever Elevated Truth has on his mind, which, by the way, again, it's deleted or put up, I don't know. Let him speak. Let him speak. Let Joe Blow speak. Let Candyman speak. Let Susie Q speak. And quit coddling Katie and Chris when they come on your panels. They jump up on your shit. Ask them the questions. Don't interrupt them. Let them talk. Quit trying to hide everybody's truth. Whatever it is, even if it's not your truth, deal with it. Let people speak. Don't try to make noises. Don't try to kick. Don't be sending them text messages and them phone calls trying to say, don't say this, don't say that. I hope every fucking one of y'all go to jail that's done that. Every single one of y'all. And hey, the threats to truth, I think, is real. I heard them myself. I heard it with the PI. I've heard it with different people on here. I saw it in the reports. Sebastian didn't feel safe with Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. The truth is the truth. And what's that video I'm getting today? I hadn't got it, but I'll show it later. That unless Granny took that down and clipped it out and edited. See, I don't edit shit. I might get my channel took down. I might get struck, but I'm not going to edit a damn thing. But I was told, I guess I didn't watch the last part because that's when I was busy running over, seeing if I could get back in my kick. But anyway, I was just told this morning that Chris said something about how he beat Sebastian's ass, and they said they're going to send me the video if Granny's watching hasn't clipped it out or edited it or took it down, because he simply said he was going to, or did, or however he said it, but he said beat his ass, allegedly, and Seth needs to get that to wherever he needs to get it to, in my opinion. Chris is proud of what he did. And guess what? That bitch, Katie, and I said, you are a bitch. I said you're a fucking bitch. Don't call yourself no mother. Sitting right there, all goody, 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 goody. And what? Let the stepfather talk about how he beat your son's ass? Where's Sebastian? That's what I want to know. That's the way you talk. When you mean something, you say it. When you say it, you mean it. And you look them dead in the eye. And I ain't shaking. I ain't shaking. Y'all are wrong. Okay. Wrong. All right. Oh. All right.
I think he's being repeated. And if you don't want to touch.
Hold on. We're just going to hear this by my phone because I'm not going to drag doing it like I have to do it. I don't know how to do things. So I send it to my email. I do this. I do that. Blah, 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 blah. So we're going to listen to this on my phone. Okay. And this is Granny's watching. Again, Granny's watching. Go sub up to her. Go listen to her. She's got it. She got it going on over there. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to tell the truth. And the truth is the truth. Okay? So we're going to listen to this. I don't even know what it's going to say, but we're going to listen to it. It was just sent to me. Hold on a minute.
On it, Katie, I understand. But the one thing that came up was a safe word. Do you want to explain that from a mother's perspective of what you were going through? And if you don't want to touch on it at all, I understand. Please, I understand. I mean, some of this is just not meant for YouTube, and it's not. Nobody has brought it here for that reason.
All right, I know this is going to sound dumb, but we're looking at each other completely clueless here. When you're referring to a safe word, like I'm in trouble, I need help.
You ain't clueless, Chris. Y'all know exactly what y'all.
Safe word or what?
It keeps being repeated.
Chris is not clueless, and neither is Katie. They know every single thing that has been said. They know every single thing that Truth said. That's what they were up there, and Katie was crying about. She didn't want to look like the predator, and she wanted to come up there and talk about Les. Don't talk about my son like this after 2 years. Get it right. Now, hold on a minute. I don't even know what this is going to say. I hope this is the one. Hold on a minute.
And if you don't want to touch on it, Katie, I understand. But the one thing that came up was a safe word. Do you want to explain that from a mother's perspective of what you were going through? And if you don't want to touch on it at all, I understand. Please, I understand. I mean, some of this is just not meant for YouTube, and it's not. Nobody has brought it here for that reason.
All right, I know this is going to sound dumb, but we're looking at each other completely clueless here.
Bet you are.
When you're referring to a safe word, like I'm in trouble, I need help from Chris, he's beat the shit out of me kind of safe word, or what?
Okay, so that's what you're talking about. Okay. Well, I didn't hear him say that he was going to beat Sebastian's ass, but he implied it. So look, he knows where to stop about implying it. He knows where to stop. He knows where to stop. Okay? That's the thing. And the safe word thing, oh my God, that is sickening. But trust me, in my opinion, she didn't come up there to debunk that. She come up there to make herself look good. Kind of like she did on, what was it? When she took them around for the ride and, all the things she didn't tell the truth about and all that. That part, she left out all kinds of things like driving with her window rolled up. And I will have to say to Seth, I don't know if that was just a weak moment for Katie or not. I'm not jumping on you, Seth. I love you, death. But, you know damn good and well there's video out there with time steps on it where Katie was driving around with her window up. Katie, you don't look for your son with your window up, whether he ran away, walked away, was drug away. Where is Sebastian? Y'all decide for yourself. You're going to have to decide for yourself. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm not here to tell you what to say. But by God, I'm going to keep talking about it. Like it, love it, hate me, I don't care. And does it get me mad and I start yelling? It certainly does. It certainly does. It sure does. Yes, it is very disappointing. Was there violence? Yeah. in my opinion, and according to everybody else that knew this 2 years prior in Tennessee as well. However, again, was there threats to truth? Yeah, in my opinion. Does he have the recordings? Well, guess what? Yeah, he does. But guess what? Recording someone, I just want to tell y'all, is not automatically illegal. And, you know, but being, you know, being furious and mad is not illegal either. And it don't mean it's a crime either. But in my opinion, leaving a voicemail like that with threats, getting on lives with threats, and doing all the things, and and you can laugh and think shit like that's funny. This is not no fucking movie. This is real life. It's not funny. And I can't believe your mama as good of manners as I do think you have when you want to use them, because I think you're a manipulator. I cannot believe that your mama didn't teach you that. I bet she was always, in my opinion, what I get from her, she was like the damn mommy dearest. That's what I think. You got something to say to me, Kathy? Come up here and say it. Come say it. Out there talking about you're talking to the police and they're crying and you this and you that. Well, pour them some more money in their pocket. How about that? How about that? But just remember this. Sometimes when you very, very, very least expect it, and who you very, very least expect it from, they're going to have your back, behind your back. I know, and there is people that do. But I'm one of those people. I will have your back, behind your back, and I don't care who you are. But, you know, when you very least expect it, people's going to have your back in ways you may never, ever, ever know or think that that person would ever have your back. But these threats don't cut it. And the shit that's going on with truth don't cut it, in my opinion. Sebastian, don't cut it. People's being snowed. Wake up. Discuss the truth. Tell your truth. Don't let nobody stop you. Nobody. People may feel betrayed. They may not be your friend anymore. Okay, they may not support you. Come watch your live. Okay, so what? So what? Stop focusing on all the conflict. Start focusing on Sebastian. And I'll say it again, it don't matter if he's with us or he's not with us. Sebastian needs to be found. And anybody held accountable that's responsible for him leaving or being gone or not making it home, who, I don't know. Everybody's liars. What we're here for the awareness. We're here for the truth for these victims. And right now, Sebastian is the only victim here, the only one. People might be hurt he's gone. People might have guilt. But Sebastian is the victim. And the damn truth is the truth. So the entire truth needs to come out. Let it come. Let it come. I know that there is some people that want to go on here and go live today and all the things and, you know, do all those. So I think I've spoken enough. I think I've said enough. But in the meantime, where's your compassion? Do you have any of that? No, I don't mean for yourself. I mean for Sebastian. I mean for Sebastian. You need to pick up some or log off. Let the truth come out. Let the chips fall where they may. Man up or woman up. Let them fall where they may. In the meantime, I appreciate you all being here. I am going to, I think Kiki says she's going live later. Y'all, I'll go over there. But I think right now I'm fixing to play Sebastian's song out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. That's free. Make sure you hit like. And after the live is over, you can hype it. You get 3 hypes a week, if you will. Let's try to grow our community because I'm going to stand up for these victims. Sure am. I'm going to play Sebastian's song out. I love you. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for everything. Y'all don't know how much you're appreciated. I see the ones that care. I see you. I may not always be in your chat or go to your chat. I may have never been in there. I see you. Anything on Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers case, I've seen it since day one, even if I'm behind on it. I see it. And I'm invested. You got it? So let me play y'all out. I love you. Thank you all. And thank you for being here.
On a cold February evening, a shadow walked away. A boy with dreams and laughter, now lost in yesterday. The seasons turn in silence, time spins without a sound. Yet every whispered memory still echoes all around. Don't stop calling his name, don't let the silence win. Keep the porch light shining bright, keep the hope alive within. For Sebastian, our dear friend, every heartbeat says the same. You are loved, you are remembered. We'll never stop calling your name. There's pictures in our windows, his laughter fills the air. No amount of passing moments can diminish how we care. Every candle ever lighted, every prayer that we share is a promise to the future, a testament to prayer. Don't stop calling his name, don't let the silence win. Keep the porch light shining bright, keep the hope alive within. For Sebastian, our dear friend, every heartbeat says the same. You are loved, you are remembered. We'll never stop calling your name. Sebastian, if somehow you hear us, know our hearts beat strong for you. People searching in the shadows, still holding on to truth. You have never been forgotten, not for one single day. Our promise stands unbroken, we're not walking away. Don't stop calling his name, don't let the silence win. Keep the porch light shining bright, keep the hope alive within. For Sebastian, our dear friend, every heartbeat says the same. You are loved, you are remembered. We'll never stop calling your name.
To everyone listening, please remember Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. If you know something, no matter how small, share it with law enforcement. Sebastian, you are loved, you are missed, you are remembered. And as long as there are people who care, your name will continue to be spoken. Your picture will continue to be seen. And hope will continue to live. This is our promise. We will never stop looking.